Hello, I'm Tim Johns, and I'm a part of what we call the Rock Tribe. It's a church planting movement with an emphasis on making disciples in the context of family.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Great Commission, isn't it? Is to help people transform into Christ's likeness. And when you look back into the book of Genesis, where was the setting that took place? Where were we called to learn to rule and reign? It was in the garden. It was in wilderness.
The devil's a liar, man. He's a liar.
Oh yeah.
He's got some dirty tricks to make you believe.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. Just look at Jesus. Just look at Jesus.
So we have incorporated wilderness as the setting, the context by which we can accelerate the disciple-making process in people's lives. When you get out here in the middle of what we are now in Bridgerton Teton National Park, we're in the Wind River Range, one of the most remote and pristinely beautiful places in all the earth. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. We've just been hiking all the way up to this peak ascent, and we've been fellowshipping, we've been bonding, we've been weeping, we've been praying, we've been getting into each other's lives, and all of it's been facilitated by the most beautiful backdrop that God could ever produce.
Yeah.
And here's what we want to do. We want to see the church become more effective at making disciples.
Yeah, amen.
Sons and daughters of God that transform into the likeness of Jesus. They know who they are as sons of God, which, by the way, you can't discover if you don't have a family telling you who you are. We want to help people form into Christ's likeness, in His image, and then move in the power of Jesus.
Yeah.
How does that happen? By doing life on life together and helping facilitate growth in each other. And when you have an unbroken, kind of extreme sense of community, which is out here in the wilderness, that context, that backdrop helps us to shape people's lives.
Thank you, Jesus.
Assignment over.
So we're starting,
Here we
and
go.
we have 5 days that we're gonna go.
Amazing.
Come on!
Shoot fire. Boom.
Yeah! Victory!
We want to invite you to go on this journey with us.
Yeah.
We have been with Strom Solid Rock Outdoor Ministry. We have been learning how to help people grow under these kinds of dynamic settings. And we've been doing this a long time.
Yep.
And so now in our church planting movement, we want to help forge leaders and accelerate their growth in settings like this. So here's what we want to do. We want to have you consider praying about the possibility of becoming a disciple-making movement, initiating disciple-making in your church or in your business. And we're going to start setting up wilderness treks or wilderness adventures that help grow you up into Christ-likeness, but also help cultivate your leadership, the leadership skills in your life. And so by coming out here with us and going through the difficult challenges of sleeping on the ground, in a tent, of course, and packing up into tough places, you will experience the presence of God, the community of believers, and it will cause healing to happen in your life. Broken places that have been affecting your life can be healed in a setting like this and explode you forward into your destiny. How about considering praying about the possibility of coming on one of these wilderness experiences? Not only are we going to teach you competency in the wilderness, work on your own personal development, but we're also going to train people in how to make disciples, how to plant little things called micro churches, little spiritual families on mission, and how to go and do missions even in the nations.